they only house you if you're a rat.
So it's a whole different environment now.
Yeah.
So now it's not like they're trying to reach out to help. It's a bunch of politics.
Yeah. Oh, good. Horrible politics. Horrible. Horrible. All it is basically is that the housing agencies, all they're doing is helping to, keep the homeless problem going and growing. They're not trying to. First of all, it's not. The homeless community out here, especially in Hollywood, is not that large. There's not that many people. You can almost name them all,
We all
There's so few, you know what I mean? Maybe like, what, 150 tops? I mean, if that, at all. And it's like, the housing agencies, all they do, first of all, they take you, put you in a hotel.
Oh, you're right then. If you're lucky.
Yeah, they'll put you in a hotel. This is if you're lucky. Put you in a hotel. You'll transition from the hotel. You're supposed to transition from the hotel to the apartment that's waiting for you. Now, step up, they do a little different. Yeah. They'll take you off the street, put you in the hotel for 21 days.
And then,
21st day, tell you to get out, pack your stuff. Get out.
And pass the key to the next
Pass the key to the next person that's standing out there in front of your door.
So
not even to the manager.
Where you supposed to go after that 21 days?
Where you think? Where you think?
So it's just a rotation.
Someone else is in your hotel room in your name per month.
Oh yeah, they're using your name. Like you would pass the key to me,
just like the lease
and I'd be in the hotel
under
your
name, got no
your credit. Okay, so all they're really doing, and then once you get your apartment, you're supposed to be there for a year, and then after that year comes up, you're supposed to get a voucher where you can go anywhere you want. Section 8, right? Yeah, normally it's supposed to work like that. What they're doing is selling your voucher. They will evict you illegally any way they can.
The court won't even look at your file.
And the courts won't even look at your file if you try to fight it. Go down there and try to fight one of those. You won't win, I guarantee you. Not when they illegally evict you. The judge won't let you open up with the file, nothing, zero.
So where they get their funding for to do that? That's
Steven Spielberg, Kobe Bryant.
Kobe Bryant.
But they're not aware of all the things that's happening where their money is going.
I hope not.
So long as they got a name in the room,
Kobe Bryant, remember we wanted to cure the homeless problem because he made that mistake that he did in LA?
Okay.
He funded Step Up.
He's the one.
I'm one of the clients that he funded. Here we go. For $76 of money that was paid.
We got legally $76. 2 months rent. That was
we were ahead on rent.
Yeah. Ahead on rent. They saw to it that we were evicted. They called the sheriffs and had us thrown out of there. Straight up. That's why we did.
And our calls were intercepted with the FCC. I mean, it's deep shit.
Oh yeah. Calls are intercepted.
ACC's got them intercepted. I'm on 24.
Internet access blocked like crazy.
My calls are intercepted. I cannot reach who I want to. I call the Justice Department. Because to like
they're tapping our landline.
Do you think it's the same way with other housing facilities in other cities?
Oh yeah.
Or just in Hollywood?
Yeah.
No.
Organized crime.
Oh no. This is coast to coast.
This is organized crime.
It's organized crime. Okay?
It's not. Right, lady?
It's city, state, federal.
We have the I trust the FCC, the FBI, the CIA. We have fake internal affairs in our apartment.
Yeah.
And proof to show everything we're talking about.
Fake cops. Oh my God.
We have proof about everything.
So
y'all got an apartment.
Had it.
Had one last year.
For $76.
And anybody knows that anybody that pays a bill for anything knows that you're not delinquent until 90 days.
But we paid it and it was ahead of time.
We were 2 months ahead.
And we had receipts and the judge wouldn't let me show them.
Yeah.
So here we are.
Did you try to appellate process? You try to file the appeal?
Oh yeah, man.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Believe me. They got everybody paid off in line.
And my dad is a criminal he said that.
Yeah. Oh,
He
yeah.
could have been to Mexico. Can't help you.
So do you feel like it's a hopeless solution? There's no solution? Or
No, I will
what-
keep fighting it until they kill me.
Okay, so what are you doing right now to make a
Keep
difference?
fighting it.
Yeah.
Sometimes it really is like a do or die situation.
Yeah.
So when you
Sometimes
say,
it's
when you
like
say fight,
I had, you know, guns in my head at like 3
what does
o'clock
that
in the
mean?
afternoon.
Appeals court. Appeals court.
Jordan said I have to like turn rat and shit, and I.
so housing is becoming a benefit for those who are snitching.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Straight up. If you're a snitch, boom, you'll be housed forever.
And what did Step Up tell me? Now, you know,
Oh,
we don't
Step
house black people.
Oh yeah, yeah, they straight up told her. Straight up. And this is the person
I
that the
should consider myself
coordinator.
lucky.
She was black herself. We don't
In the
we don't
private
house
sector,
black
not
people.
like Step Up online. It's
We
the
don't
private sector.
house black people.
And consider
Straight like
yourself
that.
lucky. That's what they call party.
Boom is now at that.
And they had surveillance in our apartment inside of it.
Oh yeah, hidden cameras.
We have pictures.
Hidden cameras.
You should even show them the closet pictures. Show them. That's just one of them.
Hidden
Cameras so
cameras.
many you couldn't count.
Now you like turn on the light.
That's why they give
Fixture
people flat
in your,
screens, 'cause they get watching.
You turn on the light
They
fixture
give all
in
their friends flat
in your closet, whatever. All right. If you take that off, and then you look behind it, it's a little thing about this big. They're in every
Can't
room.
get away from
They're in the kitchen. They're in the bath.
So how long y'all been out here now on the streets?
About 6 months now.
6 months.
For $76.
How long you think something happened?
Got our bullet in the head.
Yeah. Because believe me, they got so many people on the payroll and shit, man, at every
It
level.
goes against Catholic Church, Scientology.
Like just hearing that, you sound like it's almost overwhelming. Right?
Yeah, tell me.
Yeah,
live it.
oh, yeah.
It sounds
Live
like
it.
it's
Live it.
overwhelming.
Yeah.
It is
You know what I mean? It
Yeah,
sounds
it's
like
overwhelming.
It sounds like crap.
it's
you
impossible
know?
to defeat.
Sounds like
It sounds
conspiracy
impossible.
theory crap.
It sounds impossible to defeat.
No.
And
It is, you can't.
it reminds me of something. It reminds me of when I was sentenced to 25 years to life
Wow.
in prison. When the judge told me, I'm finding you guilty of the third strike conviction, and you're going to be doing 25 years in the California State Prison. And I looked at my mother who was sitting in court. When she was sitting there, I looked at her and said, Mom, come home. I didn't know how. Just making a statement with hope.
Yeah.
I didn't know how. You know what I mean?
Right.
And when I got there, the first place I went was to Pelican Bay. When I got to Pelican Bay, my uncle told me, you ain't going to start feeling it after you get 10 years. That's when you're going to start feeling. I'm thinking like 10 years? I ain't going to be up in here for no 10 years. But I didn't know how to get out. You know, I hear people escape and all this kind of stuff. The walls are very high.
tall.
You know what I mean? And there's guards everywhere. There's gun towers everywhere. How you going to escape? How you going to get out of it? And I remember going, I was a GED clerk. So I'm making some copies on the copy machine, right? And all of a sudden, the CO is telling reporters about the sun rotates.
That's a classic.
That's the camera that was
That's
inside.
just the most obvious.
Just imagine that in your closet, man.
They were in the toilet.
In your closet.
Wow.
They were in the closet. They were in the
See
kitchen.
that?
They were in the
See
living
that?
room.
We're not bullshitting.
Yeah, come on,
That's
we've been knowing
step
each
up.
other.
That's
We've been
step
knowing
up.
each other for years. I know you
And
know.
I called Step Up. I said, get me out of here. They made it work.
And we've been knowing each other for years.
That's
I
a
know
camera,
you.
right?
Real talk. I see.
That is a camera, right? Yeah.
But look, listen to what I'm
You
saying.
want a
though.
picture of this camera? Here, honey. Let me get a picture of the camera.
Yeah, get a shot of
Here,
that.
honey, make it. That's my closet. That's the most obvious one. The rest are less obvious. Thanks, Step Up.
Focus. It's hard to see.
Like what happened, like I was saying, right? The officers telling the reporters that the sun rotates.
Yeah.
And while the sun is rotating, the earth is rotating around the sun.
Sure.
And while that's happening, the moon is rotating around the earth. And I'm sitting up there making copies. But when I heard that, I said, wait a minute, there's somebody up there that's bigger and greater and it got more power than what this judge is talking about.
Oh, yeah.
So when I went back to my cell, I got on my knees and I talked to my Father. You know what I'm saying? I said, God, nobody else can help me out of this situation but you. When I was there, I was banging, Compton.
Right.
You know what I mean? I was doing my. You know me from the streets. You know who I. You know my demonstration.
Yeah, of course.
But when I got in there, I said, you know what? I got to give it up to God, man. And when I did that, man, I'm gonna tell you the honest to God truth. He told me the first thing I had to do is what the Spirit told me. You got to accept responsibility for whatever role you played in your situation.
Accountability.
Then secondly, he said you got to forgive those who done you wrong. And when I did that, peace came over me, even with a life sentence. Now, you know the EPRD date is, right? Earliest possible release date before you go on the board for the first time. That wasn't until 2021. We haven't reached that time yet.
Wow.
I got in there, man, and I started, when I did the forgiving, and when I did the just releasing all that negativity, and I told my homies, no more gang meetings on the streets. I mean, no more gang meetings up in there. You guys can't help me.
Right.
And right now I can't help y'all because I need to help myself. I got on my knees, man, and when God gave me the clarity and gave me the peace, I started going to the law library. When I started going to the law library, I started studying the law, studying the law.
Yeah.
And I didn't understand the laws. A high school dropout, you know what I'm saying, smoked crack, gang bang, lived on Skid Row, all that was my thing. I didn't know about nothing else. But I got in there, man, I started understanding the Constitution like I understand my name. That was God. And I filed a writ of habeas corpus, I filed a writ of quorum nobis, I filed a writ of quorum vobis.
Go paralegal.
Right? Over 9 years.
Good lawyer.
Look, 9 years went by, back and forth in the court.
Esquire.
Ah, stop it.